Congratulations on the film, and what an emotional roller coaster, and being a mom. Wow, this was a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
What was your initial reaction to the material?
I was initially really moved by the story. It kind of reminded me of the movie It's a Wonderful Life, in that it was a simple fable, but it had a very profound message. And I was kind of excited by the fact that we're not afraid to talk about God as a subject, which is obviously something that not everybody's comfortable with in the movies, and that it offered an alternative to just so many of the stories that to me just seem gratuitous and violent and titillating, but not necessarily dealing with any of the issues that we really need to discuss in terms of our own humanity. So I was like, wow, this is really unusual and beautiful.
Yeah.
So I was drawn to it.
Yeah, and your character Nan, I mean, she's obviously a very spiritual, religious person, and obviously huge grief, what happens to her family and everything, but she's got a sense of calm about her. How did you relate to her in any way? Did you learn from her, from this character?
I think I learned from her because I'm a bit more reactive. I'm like, hey, don't be rude to me, whatever. But she's the kind of person who, her reality is very grounded in her faith. And I think that inspired the way I was kind of thinking about the character, that obviously they encounter this huge tragedy, but in a sort of, at the core of her being, she has a sense of peace, in that she believes that there's a goodness behind everything, no matter what. And she loves her husband. And just on a basic level, she just unconditionally loves this man. Yeah. And she's there for him.
Yeah, which is so lovely to see, because a lot of families going through something like that
can't cope. I mean, it's
a big thing.
Yeah.
Sam is so good in this. I've known him for so many years. I remember interviewing him back at the film festival in Toronto for Beth when he was just this very, very first film. And I've known him.
Jeffrey Rush's film.
Yeah, I mean, wow.
Well, I've known him also for a long time. We made a movie about a killer crocodile about 10 years ago. So we were ex-boyfriend and girlfriend at that point, and now we get to be the married couple. But I actually read the script and thought, wow, he's the perfect actor for this part, because he doesn't have an ounce of schmaltz. This man is like a macho man. So to put a guy like that in a story like this, I think puts him on a real journey. And I think as an actor, he really felt that. This was challenging his own worldview. And I think he grew a lot in playing the part. I'm just imagining that. Yeah. But he also, there's a real emotional authenticity in his acting. And he's just very raw and very real.
I agree. I mean, it was refreshing to see him do a role like this and to take it on, and very bold for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought so too.
Yeah.
Very cool, actually.
Good going there, Sam. Sorry that we can't talk to you today. Just very quickly, does a movie like this, working on something like this, change you in any way? Make you think about?
I think the movie, working on it, certainly does. And even in the way that we approached this project before we began, I think there was some kind of circle of group intention that we're going to just have a good experience in the shoot. But how that played out had its own, roller coaster ride. We're making a movie. But how did it affect me? Yeah, it certainly made me appreciate the value of family.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
It really will. It's a beautiful film, and thank you for your time. Did a lovely job in it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you.
Thank you.